I I haven't gone live in so long. I forgot how. I was literally like, "What? What do I? Where do I?" I forgot. I'm so sorry. I I literally was like, "I know that the button," and I like went to the live as if I was like a viewer, and I'm sitting there like, "Does it start? Hi guys." Sorry for my uh what do we call that? I was gonna say like blonde moment, but I'm not really blonde, and I don't really like that phrase. How are you guys doing? Oren manieo. That means it's like been a long time, like in Korean, long time no see, kind of. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments. How are you doing? Today we're gonna have a first. We're gonna have a first, Eva, and I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat on live. Whoa. Hello, hello. Very loud and clear. Thank you. Love you, girl. Hi. Maddo, I am live. We are here. Dom da bomb. Hey yo. Hi. Hi, Jedi. Jedi Chris. I have the pancakes, guys. It's gonna be like a little mukbang. Don't ask me why. I honestly, I'm a little bit of a mess today, guys. Oh, sorry, that's probably loud. Mianeo. I'm a bit of a mess. I don't know why I didn't like put the pancakes on the floor temporarily. Like I you still can't see them. I was like, I don't want them to see it at first. You still can't see them. I hope that this isn't too loud. If my pancakes are too loud. ASMR. Pancakes. There's a few really good breakfast places, like American breakfast food here in Korea, and I am such a sucker for American brekkie breakfast. I love American breakfast so much, but I'm very self-conscious to eat on camera, so this is gonna be really funny. But it's 8:30 a.m. Where are you? Oh, hello. 8:30 a.m. Good morning, good evening. I think in the States where I'm from, it's 11 p.m. It is 12 p.m. Wait, yes, it's 11 p.m. and it's 12 p.m. Okay, this is like the 1 hour where we're both PMs. Hi, Mel. 사랑해, 너 사랑해. I wanted to talk a little bit about, as you could tell from maybe the title, India. Oh, so cool. I wanted to talk a little bit about the entertainment industry because I want to make a video on it eventually, but I'd rather talk about it just a little bit beforehand in case somebody finds this video. Maybe you guys have questions about like now that officially the whole what trilogy, my whole story is finally like in the internet, in it's out in the world. The last portion of the series of my story, how I came to Korea, why I came to Korea, all that is finally up and on my story on my YouTube. And I just wanted to talk. Yeah, I already said this. I just wanted to talk a bit about now that I'm in the entertainment industry, we're doing the thing, we're having fun. I wanted to talk a little bit about it because I get a lot of questions about what is my job now? What do I do? Slash, how do I do that too? And I said in the video that I don't necessarily recommend. Hi, Sammy. I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you? I just don't want somebody to make a bad decision or a bad choice. And the entertainment industry is actually something that you need to be really cautious about here in Korea. So I just want to talk a little bit about it. If you have any questions that are not related to the entertainment industry, you're more than welcome to also ask those. But yes. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Cha! Hi, Marlena. Cha, hi. Hi, Sasha. Oh my gosh. You're at the restaurant right now. Annyeonghaseyo. Hi, Cha. Oh my gosh, guys, Cha is, if you guys watched, I think it was the very first part of the series. Yeah. The restaurant that I mentioned that is like the really good Korean barbecue that's in Doraville, Georgia, which is close to Duluth. Cha is the owner of that restaurant. So that's so cool that she's here. 오랜만이에요. Korean pizza is better than Hawaiian pizza. Pineapple does not belong on pizza, but corn is okay. Corn on pizza. Mm. It's still, you get used to it, but it's definitely an experience when you come to Korea and then all of a sudden there's corn on your pizza. You're like, okay, okay. And then it's sweet, and then I'm not happy anymore. Then I'm upset. Okay. This is weird to me, but I'm gonna take a bite. You just came back from Korean barbecue. Was it delicious? Was it an all you can eat, or is it one of the expensive ones? And in what country? In the States, I worked at an all you can eat Korean barbecue. I really don't know how well, I was gonna say I didn't know how I didn't get so fat, but it's because we had to cook for them, and we were, like, running back and forth all the time, and so you just get really tired, and I would have so many steps by the end of the day. I need a napkin. Hold on. 휴지 필요해요. 잠시만. 물 tissue. This is literally called water tissue in Korean, and this is, like, 휴지, which is just toilet paper, which is just, like, tissues. But yeah, I got so many steps at Korean barbecue that I guess that's why I didn't get fat. We could eat for free. It's amazing. I ate all the brisket. Okay, entertainment industry. I promise I'm talking about it. So these days, basically my job, I do a lot of okay. I honestly do the most on YouTube, and that is, like, so amazing that I have the opportunity to, like, actually edit videos and really put, like, a lot of effort into Instagram and, like, reels and videos and stuff like that. Because like, that, like I've told you guys since the beginning, like, that was my, like, dream and my desire. I'm still a small channel, so clearly, I can't support myself on just the funds that I receive through, like, YouTube related things, but it does it provides some income. We'll take some, you know? And the other, I guess, like, portion of my job here in Korea is I do, like, acting things or, like, voice acting. I do I play baseball like you guys saw, which it sounds crazy, but that's kind of like a job now because I have practice every Monday and then we have games on weekends sometimes. It's about to be like a little bit of an off season, but we'll still practice. And then we have we have one more game next weekend. Then we have a few months off, and then we have like 3 games in October, I want to say. So that's also like a job. You guys are getting all the noises today. I forgot to read the comments. All you can eat. It was awesome. It's in New Jersey called Cast Iron Pot. Ooh, we love a good all you can eat moment. Mini golf. Oh, I love mini golf. Was it fun? Did you win? Who won? Looking good. Shakes. Shakes. I showered. Now you want pancakes. Guys, you're going to get all the noises. I'm not taunting you purposefully, but they are really good. And they make really good pancakes here in Korea at the, like, American ASMR. At all, like, the American breakfast places, the pancakes here are actually really, really, really good. Stumbled across some of your videos that you're in. I forgot the name of the channels. It was like 3 of them. Yeah, so you're right. Thanks for bringing me back on track. I guest appear on a lot of other YouTube channels now, so reaction channels. There's a reaction channel called Dingle. There's another one called Dimple. And then my number one like job that I have these days is an English speaking channel. I don't believe a video with me is up yet, but it's called Chris's Class. It's like a teaching English to Koreans class. And we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of talking. So I film with him once a week. Super great guys. And when those videos go up, I will share them with y'all. But lots of just like, you'll learn a lot about me because I talk a lot about my life in those videos. So that'll be cool for you guys to have some more, I guess, content, even if it isn't me. My channel, I mean. It's me. Just not my channel. It'll be another way that you guys can hang out with me. Okay, so yeah, I do baseball, the reaction channels or English speaking channels. I did this like voice act. So in Korea, obviously, many schools will teach English. So they actually will have like tests and stuff. And it's kind of like a common job as a actress or voice actress here in Korea to do the textbook questions. And I got COVID, and ever since COVID, my voice is a bit strange. It's like lower still. I don't think the AC here in Korea helps because the AC really messes your throat up a lot. And like when you wake up, if you sleep with the AC on, which it's so bloody hot, I need to. But when you wake up, you're like, ugh. And so when you have COVID on top of that, oh, I've been struggling. So I still sound a little bit like a man. We'll take it. But it's a lot of like, question number 1, circle the response that is bad. I don't know. You know what I mean? A, the boy walk, so I do a lot of that. Okay. I need to read. I'm so bad with the comments. Mogul, mogul, money mogul. Bless your heart for not doing another BTS reaction channel. So funny story. I actually don't know anything really about K-pop. A lot of people, I don't know if it's like the American in me or just the fact that I'm a foreigner. Probably just the fact that I'm a foreigner in general. I just don't know stuff about the K-pop industry. I know BTS. Like I think everybody, you know BTS. Like I think everybody knows BTS. And it's so popular, like K-pop is so popular here that you like don't have the option to not listen to it. So the only time I'm listening to it really is when it's forced upon me. That can be either by a cafe, that can be not forced, but my friends will play it. That's like the only really time I ever listen to it. And it's just funny because it's like a whole different world. People like there's lingo and yeah, there's just like all these words and people talk like a different language, like bias and yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember my parents' like birthday very well, so let alone like remembering like the birthdays of idols. Like I don't have the brain capacity to do it, but it is enjoyable to watch. I don't have anything against it. They're really when they can dance that well, I'm like, "Dang, you killing it." And visually, obviously attractive. So I totally get why people like it. I just don't have the capability or the brain capacity to like I don't have time, honestly. I don't watch TV. Ain't nobody got time for that. So anyways, the voice acting is really, really fun. Yes. Uh-huh. I feel uncomfortable to eat on camera, so I'm trying to make it funny. So laugh, okay? Haha. If you're laughing, I don't know. So, but you should. Okay. I'm coming to Korea next week for 2 weeks. Woo! I'm so excited for you. Come quickly. Jin Young. Oh my gosh, I thought someone knocked on the wall. I was like, I've never heard anybody knock on the wall. Jin Young is in GOT7. That's the only group I ever had. If you guys watched the first part of that series, I mentioned like how for a period of time, I was really into GOT7 because they're such a funny group. And so it was nice to be distracted by like their humor and stuff like that. And Jin Young is my favorite in that group for sure. But other than that, I don't know. There's like a group called 17, but there's not 17 people. Why? I don't understand. But also it has a lot of people. I don't know how you can keep track of them. They're dancing and they're switching around so fast. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how you could know who they are. And their hair colors change. You think you should memorize them by their hair colors because they're so significant. You know, like this bright pink, I'll remember him. And then tomorrow, he doesn't have bright pink hair. Where'd it go? Anyways. K-pop cafes are so good, but expensive. Yes. What kind of Western music do you like? I like all music, honestly, except country music. I'm sorry. Country music, like get down on the farm with the tractor and yeah, I don't but I will say, maybe you wouldn't expect this from me. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take this is a really big bite. Okay, I'm gonna do it off screen. I hope you're laughing. Laugh with me, okay? One of my favorite groups these days is called Loveless. I don't know if you guys know this band, but they're getting really popular. Let's see if I can find their music is like my childhood heart, like is happy. How do I say this? Let's see. Loveless. Okay. Can I find it? Can I find the one video? That's amazing. I sent it to my friend. Okay, we go to friend's account. We go up. Please. Yes. Is it? No, it's not it. Okay, we're almost there. Patience, young grasshopper. Wait. Yes. Okay, this is like from forever ago, but they take the reason that they got popular is they took like famous songs and then they like redid them. And okay, this isn't exactly the one I was looking for, but it's also really good.
I have rapped in a program I did, a Weird Weekends episode about rap.
You guys are like, she listens to this? Isn't that so funny but clever but like good? My like inner like emo child is like so happy. I know that sounds really bad, but this was the one I found.
That's how I feel right now.
Isn't that so clever? Maybe you guys don't already know those songs, but those were songs that he like, yeah, he like did them and like made them his own. So when I listen to his music, I feel like my middle school self is like so happy. But usually I listen to a band called totally opposite end of the spectrum. I usually listen to a band called Shane and Shane. I don't think I can play that because I'll get copy strike. But I'll get a copy strike. I'll get in trouble. But basically I really like the band called Shane and Shane. And if I can find my favorite song by them, I'll put it in the comments. Shane and Shane. Oh, this is a good one. Is this the one? Actually, I don't know if this is one. Don't play it out loud. 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 Shh, quiet. Don't play it out loud. Okay, here we go. There's a link for later. You can find that later. But I really love Shane and Shane's music. Yes. Oh, hi, Marie. Toilet paper is the usual dry napkin in Korea. Yes. At the restaurants, they'll have it like sometimes hanging off the wall, or they'll have it just like on the table. Happy drying! Oh, you're back. Hi. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm not doing really well at the comments today, guys. We got pancakes and lots of noises. Okay, entertainment. I just want to say this somewhere so that it's in the world, and then I can send this video to somebody if they ask me questions. You made some I want to see your animations. Send them to me. Basically, I just want to warn people about the fact that when you come to Korea, a lot of people, okay, first of all, people want to get an entertainment visa. You should honestly come to Korea on a tourist visa and like get to know Korea first, talk with people and figure out what are the good industries to like maybe, or not, I'm sorry, like there's a lot of different companies that you can sign with, but you shouldn't be doing this overseas, like from the States, unless you've already spoken with the company in person or over. I've just heard a lot of scams where people try to get everything situated from the States. They've never come to Korea and then they get scammed because, like I said in the third part of the series, often you have to pay like a visa fee up front. And people, just like everything, there can be scams. So like even with apartments here in Korea, you have to be really careful because there'll be scams where you have to put these big deposits down on apartments here in Korea. And if it's a scam and you give this person like $10,000, which is like a typical deposit for an apartment, you give them $10,000 and then they run away with it. You know, you always have to be really careful. So foreigners don't really often know any better. So they'll be like, they're going to give me a visa. Great. I'll send them money. And then it was a scam. Or like workshops that you set up that are like overseas. You come here. I have a friend that said their daughter, was training to be a K-pop idol. They found some workshop where they could come to Korea and they paid like a few $1,000s and they came here and literally it was all a joke. Like they said they were going to have like boot camp and get in front of agencies. They had like hardly any practices and they didn't even really get in front of any agency. So you just have to be really, really careful. So it's much better to come here, talk around with people here and get to know the industry a little bit more with like connections. And seriously, if you have more questions, please message me on Instagram because we can talk about it. But hopefully I can answer a few more things quickly. The percentages that you get offered on contracts are often so different so I'm an American, right? So in America, if you have a contract, usually your agency takes like 10 to 20%. In Korea, it's common for it to be 40 to 60%. And it just blows my mind because it's like you get a job and you get paid and they have to take half, like that's crazy to me, but that's very typical here for foreigners who are in the acting entertainment industry. Marlena said time to pick up Black Island. That was for Loveless, wasn't it? Oh, that group that I played before was called Loveless. I forgot to say that. Loveless. That was the band. Oh, I want to eat my pancake. Sorry. So you have to be really you have to be really careful about how much you're willing to like take, because if the company finds the job for you, usually they'll take about half. But if you find the job for yourself, often the percentages are they should be much lower. So 10 to 20%. there's people that I know that will sign these really long contracts, like 3 to 5 years. I never think you should ever sign if you're with a company. This honestly goes for, like, schools, anything. You should only sign one-year contracts. You really have no idea how good of like, if you sign a contract with a school for, like, 5 years and you hate it, you're stuck there, you know? And if a company doesn't treat you well, like, if a entertainment industry doesn't really treat you all that well, or I'm sorry, the agency doesn't treat you well and you signed with them for 3 years, or if they give you a horrible contract, you didn't know any better, you know, you just gotta you be really careful and only take 1-year contracts personally, if it's the first time that you're signing with someone. After a year, if you really like them, you can go back and sign again and make it longer if you're like, "Yeah, I wanna stay with them," but I just think year to year is good. You never know what's gonna happen. And make sure you speak with the agency and the people who are gonna like you'll be working with and see, do you like them? Do they respect you? I feel like my agent respects me and loves me really, really well. Um, always responds to my messages so quickly, is really kind and supportive and stuff like that. And she went above and beyond to get me to have the opportunity for me to switch my visa in Korea, which is like almost unheard of. But she had to fill out all this paperwork. So I really, really appreciate and respect her a lot. So you want to have that in an agency? I'm taking a bite. Why do I have to announce it? I will now take a bite of my pancake. ASMR. Okay. Um, there's other things I wanted to say. The more you talk to people, the more you'll find out what agencies are good and bad. And if you're really serious about it, this is the most important thing I wanted to say. I do not recommend this visa unless you have another platform of some kind that you already have a significant-ish amount of followers or following. Most of my jobs, I'm sorry, as of right now, 100% of my jobs are found because of my YouTube channel. Like people say, "Hey, I saw you on like blah blah blah," or a reaction channel. Saw you on this video, but the only reason I got onto that reaction channel is because I have my channel. Saw you on this. We'd like to work with you. That's all of them. Like everything is because they found me online. So if you don't have any following, I don't know how you're gonna get work. Just being honest, unless unless your agency is great, which no matter how great they are, there aren't a lot of opportunities for foreign actresses and actors here. Like there's already a lot of actors and actresses here. So when there aren't that many opportunities, it doesn't really, it's not going to go well. You're already going to be like kind of fighting for jobs because the market's kind of like dry. So just be like, it sounds great on paper. I want to be in a K-drama. It sounds fun. Like she gets to live there for a year. You're supposed to make a certain amount of money each month. Like you have technically like a baseline amount of money that you have to make in order to keep the visa. And if you don't, you get kicked off the visa. So there's just there's a lot of details that it's good to just be cautious. And if you have more questions, message me. All right, that's my spiel. I'm looking at the comments now. You probably like rock and Metallica. So you know what's so funny? This is the only band I listen to that sounds like this. And if you guys know what Shane and Shane is, it's so different. Like my music, I listen to musicals all the time. If I go through I listen to some like non K-pop-y music. There was this show where like, how do you say it? How do you say it? It was like a singing competition show. This song, Road, from part 7, this song, again, I'm not going to play it today because I don't want to get in trouble. But I listened to like so many random songs. This is the guy from the show. His music is so good. me. Some Loveless. Random songs. Loveless. Loveless. Just random upbeat songs. We had a little bit of Got Seven moment going on there. So, yeah. I just go to cafes. I'll be like, what song is playing? Oh, I like that ad. So, yeah. Oh, Michael Bublé. Oh, I love oldies. That's my favorite. That is for sure forever my favorite. Oldies. I love like Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole. When I was little, I took singing lessons, and we always had like a quarterly talent show, kind of, just to like show off our talents. And I was one of my favorite songs I ever did was the Love song. My voice, like, this hurts so bad. Thank you, love. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me. Girl, you always love me so well. Thank you. They're going to make me cry. Amanda's one of my closest friends. We talk all the time. Thank you so much, girl. Seriously. You support me so well. Anyways, we sang the song Love. Eyes for the way you look at me. And I remember just like, everyone was like, oh, because everybody loves that song. And I was like, I want to do more of these. Like, I want to do more of these oldies. I'm such a oldies. Oh my gosh, 4:30. Go to bed, crazy. Ta-da. Yes. Yes. The oldies are just, I think it's because I was like raised on them. My parents would play back in the day when we had a CD player or a cassette player. My mom would always play like CDs and tapes of just really good oldies, and we'd put it in the kitchen and dance around and all that stuff. I miss my parents. I miss my parents. Oh, big update. I'm going to America. I'm gonna go to America. I'll be in the States in September. I will come back. Don't worry. This is honestly like my home. Korea is my home now. This is the job. We a working girl over here, you know? But I'm really excited to see my parents for some amount of time. 2 weeks. I am currently in Seoul. Yes, I live in Seoul. Seoul is so big. It's literally so big. It's massive. Yeah, I live in Seoul. Do I like Seoul? It's growing on me. Yeah. I like it because my church is here, my friends. Well, my closest friend doesn't live in Seoul. She lives far away. But I thought I dropped my pancake. It was a cord that fell. But Seoul is just it's where everything's at. All the jobs are here. Like for the entertainment industry is what I mean. Like it's a good place for me to be. I wouldn't live here if I had the choice. I don't think. My community is here. It's hard. It's a hard thing to say. But when you mix like community plus jobs, I don't have a choice. Oh, you went to a church there once and they gave you a cool bag with stuff inside. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes churches will have like welcoming gifts, which is always super, super nice. Oh, Billy Sunshine. Yeah. Do you prefer another? I actually love Busan. Busan's probably my favorite place. I'm not a beach person. I don't go to the beach and like lay out. I'm quite pasty. I burnt my skin. I was really bad. I was a bad girl when I was little, through college. I really, really, really was stupid, and I will suffer the consequences. But I would burn my body to death. Like, I'd go to the beach, I would come back lobster red. Lobster red. I'm like literally lobster red. I would put sunscreen on once and be like, it's fine. And clearly it's not. And I did it multiple times. It's not like one time, oh, next time I'll learn. I didn't learn. So eventually I was like, I need to stop. And then the skin doctor was like, you need to stop. So ice cubes are so loud. I'm so sorry. So I stopped going to the beach just to protect my skin, but I love being near the water, especially at night. There is something, I don't know. I just have really good moments with the Lord near the water, overlooking into the like vast black darkness. Sounds really depressing, but it's not depressing. It's just a beautiful, I don't know. I just have a really beautiful moment with the Lord. I feel very much at peace. So I like to be near the water and like walk along it. But I guess maybe it's kind of, I used to live off of Guanali Beach, not like off of, like very close to it, like a 5-minute walk away. And it was just such a fun little area, but I just don't think that unless my channel like blew the heck up, I don't think I could ever really leave Seoul. Like if you guys know Adrienne Hill, she's another YouTuber. She lives in Busan. She lives off of that beach actually. And she has that capability because she gets enough work through YouTube that she doesn't really have to be in Seoul. So she'll just take like random trips to Seoul for like really good jobs. I would love that. I would love to be able to do that. But right now, I can't. And I also think I couldn't leave my church at this point. I love my church so much. That's my home. So it would be really hard to move away. So now we just go to Busan when we need a little getaway. You know, you need a little getaway. My vlog. Pirate Dan did go to Cuba. I can't believe it. He's a little world traveler now. I'm going to be in Busan for 1 year and then move to Suwon. Oh, yeah. I'm jealous, first of all, Busan. And then Suwon, I love Suwon as well, actually. That my other friend is gonna go to, if it is, I'm hoping that it's the same Suwon that I'm thinking of. But my friend's gonna move there, and so it'll be cool that I can visit them. But that's not until January that they're moving. But naturey spot. What's my favorite naturey spot? I think my favorite naturey spots were when I just get lost on my walks and I don't know what they're called. Like I don't know the name of them, but I just will just walk and I don't know what they're called. Oh, dang it. There was like this kind of mountain that's like right off the water. Oh, if I go to a map, I could find it on the map. I'll look at it while I answer something else. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the Busan vlog. I really love vlogs. I'm gonna try to do that more. The polls that I like, the results I got from the polls all said you would like recommendations of like where to go in Seoul. So I'm hoping to make vlogs that are like recommendations. If that like I'm hoping to put vlogs and the recommendation thing into the same video, like 2 concepts and merge them because the vlog did really well. You guys liked the vlog a lot. I love editing vlogs. So I figured it would be really cool if we like put the 2 together. Okay. It is called this. It's probably going to be backwards, isn't it? I don't know if this is backwards or not, but Ikide Urban Nature Park. I loved this because, so this is Guanali Beach, and it's like right close nearby. And it was just so beautiful to like walk in this beautiful mountainous area along like the water. It was stunning. Stunning. I absolutely loved it. So that was probably my favorite naturey place because I liked that it was right there. But everybody says there's like I have to go to the temple that's off of the water. It's really beautiful or something like that. I haven't been. I'm actually not very great at doing touristy things. I like to find the holes in the wall. That's why I said you guys want to know like my soul recommendations because there's this pork restaurant that has the best pork I've ever had in my entire life. It is delicious. And I want to tell you guys about it, but I think it would be fun if I put it into a vlog. I hope you guys like that. You should definitely go there. That mountain is so beautiful. Suan, yeah, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Sorry, I'm not good at reading and talking at the same time, so I'll just stop talking and be like, yes, Meadow. We're eating because I'm starving. But I keep forgetting it's here. Mukbang. It's popular here in Korea. You eat and talk. We're sitting down. We're having lunch together, you know? Maybe it's almost midnight for you, but we're having a meal. We're sharing a meal together. Today's weather is phenomenal. I can't wait. I'm excited. Sundays are my favorite. I get to go to church, see my fam. Not blood fam, but spiritual fam. And I love going out on Sundays because we get to like have dinner after church. I cannot stress the importance of community, especially abroad. It's just so important to have people around you that can encourage you and love you because you guys see like the makeup, bright, happy. Well, sometimes it's no makeup, but you guys see a lot of the positives, right? Because I can edit out a lot of the hard times. And I try not to keep it real with you guys, but still, ultimately, you guys don't know everything about me. And it's I've definitely had some ups, some bumps along the way. And so it's just so nice that I have such good community here that can just love me throughout those seasons and waves and remind me of truths. And so if you are hoping to come to Korea or live in Korea, especially, I hope that you can find some community here that can keep you grounded during the waves. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. What kind of conditioning are you doing for baseball? We have practice every Monday, and I just try to exercise when I can. It's not like super, super serious yet. Right now, it's just the beginnings. And so a lot of people haven't played actually baseball before because they wanted to make a team of like actresses. Like they wanted to make a women's baseball team that had actresses in it. So a lot of the women are actresses or like there's actually a lot of like stunt doubles or what is that? The girls like or stunt double. Like a lot of people on this team are actually stunt doubles, which I think is super cool here in Korea. There's a few other foreigners on it, but a lot of them, haven't played baseball before. So we should probably practice more, but we're all working people, so we don't have a ton of time. So we'll practice once or twice a week, games sometimes on weekends, but we try our best. That's a nice way of me saying like we're not great, but we're actually like some players are really, really, really good. So we have some good days. Um but we're not the best, but we're working. We're getting better. We're getting better. Practice makes better. Oh, the flood. Guys. Holy rain. Literally holy rain. I thought I was going to drown. I thought I was going to drown. It was insane. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quickly. I was like, "Can I mute this? Because that would be weird if you could hear me going to the bathroom." I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly. I'll be right back because I wanna talk about the flood, all right? Patience. I was literally gonna pee my pants, so I was like, "I need to go, and I don't wanna end it yet." So the flood was the flood. I literally am now calling it the flood. Insane. I have never seen that much water falling from the sky. I genuinely thought it was like so the second day, I literally thought that it was like 7 AM because I wake up kind of based on how bright it is in my room. And so and I hadn't been sleeping well because when it gets really, really hot in my room, I can't sleep. I don't have the best air conditioner, so it often gets really hot in here. I This is the second day because it was so dark that it actually really cooled my room down because the sun wasn't, like, beaming in, and so I actually was able to finally sleep. I woke up I thought it was, like, maybe, like, 8, 7 AM based on how dark it was. I looked at my phone, and it was 1 in the afternoon. I slept for, like, almost 12 hours because 1, I hadn't slept in a really long time, and 2, like, it was that dark. The sky was just scary. It was so dark here, and I actually have some videos on my phone. Well, first of all, the first day when I didn't realize how bad it was, like, it was like a genuine flood, I went out and I played in the rain, which honestly, it was so much fun. I was just jumping in puddles. But, uh let's see, can I find this was us walking outside, and it was just like it was literally just constant. Like, it's why are there waves on the street? Huh? Like, usually waves are at the beach, not on the street. So, thankfully, I do not live in an area so Gangnam was the worst. And I also don't live near the Han River, which is still has so much water in it, by the way. Like, it's actually hasn't rained much. It was supposed to rain, like, all week. It rained those 2 days, and I'm so, like, answered prayer because I was getting really worried. There's a lot of basement apartments in Korea because if you think about it, Korea's so small, people like, companies you have to build up because there's not a lot of room to build out. Like America, we have so much land, we can have big houses and we can build out. Korea is so concentrated that they have to go up. So it's kind of like they added a lot of like, instead of wasting like, they don't wanna put the whole apartment in the basement because that would be scary, it would be like a dungeon, so they put it at, like, half, so the windows are, like, at the top of the room, and they're, like, half windows, and they're like a little sub-basement apartment. A lot of them got flooded, clearly, and a lot of them there's actually people that passed away, they, like, died, they drowned. The water was so intense that some people are still missing, They got sucked into sinkholes. Like there were just random holes in the ground. Or like the sewer like plate and stuff like that. They would bounce. They were like bouncing because the water had nowhere to go and it was like pushing up and like literally there was like sewage coming up out of the pipes because they were just so over like they were just overflowing. Again, I don't live near the river, which is great, and I don't live in Gangnam, which is that was the city that got the most damage, or that was the city that was like if you saw any of like the I think yeah, I saved some of it because I sent it to my family. All of like these pictures, that's all Gangnam. Can you believe? Did you see like that's the top of taxis. That's a bus, and this is just crazy. It was like the worst rain that they had seen in like 80 plus years. And I wow, we literally said it at the same time. Worst rain in 80. Yeah. It was insane. And I'm so heartbroken that people even passed away, and were killed from rain, It's insane. You never know. You never know when your last day is, man. Anything could happen. Oh, the same thing happened 10 years ago in Gangnam. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully the river as well is really dirty still. Like clearly a lot of gunk got washed into the river. And so when I went to go see a friend, I had to go over the river and I was like, wow, first of all, those are supposed to be trees, but they look like bushes caught in water. I can show you that video too. It's literally it looks like bushes, but it's the tops of trees. Like that's how flooded the river was. Can I find the video? Yes, here it is. Okay, pause. Those are trees. Can you see it? Maybe not. Or were those the bushes? I don't know. I literally can't even tell because there's so much water. One of them is trees. One of them was like kind of bush. But either way, it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's heartbreaking to see. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So much water. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. But I would love to see a rainbow. I would love to see a rainbow. I love rainbows so much. Anyways, I do have to get going soon because it is Sunday and I got to make my way to church and I try to spend some time with the Lord today. I've worked a lot these days. I've worked really, really hard on the videos and I want to keep working hard. But if I don't like rest, I'm going to burn out. So I want to make sure that I rest and have a good restful day so that I can start Monday with baseball and editing and all that jazz. Speed friending. Yeah, I'll have another speed friending event. The speed friending events have been so fun. We have an in-person meetup here at the end of August. I'll try to have one more speed friending event before that. So if anybody would like to come to, I think the meetup will be like the last weekend of August. So if anybody is in Korea and would like blah, 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 blah. If anyone is in Korea and would like to come to the in-person meetup, we usually go out for lunch, go to a cafe, hang out for an afternoon. If you would like to come, you just have to come to the online meeting first, and then you get added to my group chat, which is where we schedule where we're going to meet up and all of that stuff. I don't post it on the interwebs just for safety purposes. But a lot of you guys are like, I'd love to meet you in person. And I would love to meet you in person. I wish I had time to get coffee with everybody, hang out, chat. But I really, if I did that, I'm never getting a video up. I'm not gonna have time to get a video up because it's just too many people and there's only one me. But it's very flattering that anybody would ask me to hang out. It means a lot to me that you guys think I'm cool enough to hang out with. Do you do tours when together? We don't do tours. We just do like a hangout, and it's a good way for me to connect other people. But that is something that I have been thinking about. I've been thinking about doing like a like hosting tours like that have themes, like a food tour or maybe like a pretty sights tour for people who would like to maybe meet me and hang out, but also like want to see Korea. And so I'm thinking, letting that idea marinate, thinking about it. I'm not sure if that's anything that anybody would be interested in, but I do think it would be a fun way to get to know you guys more and be able to meet you guys. So we'll see. Right now, my number one thing is we got to get the YouTube channel growing, got to keep getting those videos out there into the interwebs. And I'm going to try really hard to upload every weekend now. So, has to be so. I can do this. But it was really, really good to just see some of your beautiful names again, and meet some new faces. I see all of your comments on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Every like, comment, if you watch the whole video, especially, that is really, really helpful because the algorithm will see, oh, they watched the whole thing. And if you went back and watched it again, crazy, even better. So the watch time is really, really important. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Much love. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Send me an Instagram. I'm really behind on my Instagram messages, but I will catch up soon. So much love. Thank you again so, so much. God bless. Talk to you soon. Annyeong. Good night. Have a good day. Whatever time it is. Whenever you sleep, sleep well. Okay. Bye, guys.